Hi, folks, and welcome to TechTVPro from Soteria Technology Solutions, where we answer your emails about tech support. I'm Dave Repor, and with me, as always, is Bill, the Bill guy, Ramsey. How you doing today, Bill?
Hey, I'm actually a little nervous. I keep seeing my daughter walk by the window up here, and I know she's trying to make fun of me is what she's doing.
Well, when we finish this, maybe you go talk with her a little bit, you know?
What are you
Tell her
doing?
to stop doing that. Tell her to stop distracting you while you're on the air. How about that? Hey, I got a question for you. MS-DOS. Have you ever used it? Do you know how to use MS-DOS?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about that.
I mean, it's just that's how Microsoft got its start. It's just a disk operating system.
Yes.
It stands for Microsoft Disk Operating System.
So that's what it stands for. Yeah. I've always wondered that. Disk Operating System.
That's it.
Oh, so, fantastic.
Yeah, that's the software that Bill Gates sold before he actually owned it to sell.
Is that right?
Yeah, he licensed it to IBM to put on machines.
Oh, for goodness.
So, it's been around a long time. It's been replaced. It's not really in Windows now. They have what they call the command prompt, which uses DOS commands.
Is it similar?
It looks identical.
Is that right?
But it's called the command prompt now.
Do you use that today?
Every day.
Every day?
I use it every day.
For crying out loud.
Yeah.
Well, I had no idea.
I use it every day.
Well, you sound like you know what you're doing.
Once in a while.
Well, do you think you know how to answer this next question?
I don't know.
Let's find out, for crying out loud.
I don't know,
All right,
Margo.
we've got Mike from Springfield, Missouri. Okay. Mike asks, everyone is always telling me to clear my cache. What does that do? Clearing your cache.
I would clear it my direction, Mike.
No, I don't think he's talking about that kind of cache, Bill.
No, he's talking about computer cache. So
yes.
Typically, when they're saying to clear your cache, what they're talking about is your browser cache.
Okay.
So you can have cache for a variety of different things. Programs can have cache, and really it's just a repository where it's putting files to speed things up.
So they're temporary files, aren't they?
They're temporary files. So like in a browser scenario, what it's doing is if you go to a website and it pulls down a lot of pieces of that website. It pulls down the pictures and content and things to your computer. And so if you go back to that website, it looks at the cache first and instantly displays it.
Oh, makes it faster.
So it makes it much faster, right. and it keeps data from having to re-download.
I see.
Right? You download it once and you have it, and it's there for a period of time.
But what if that website changes?
So when you go, it looks, and it has some times built into it and some things, and you can hit refresh and it'll pull in the new stuff.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But clearing your cache, what happens is sometimes something kind of gets stuck in there.
Yes.
And if you clear your cache and it starts over, that stuck thing is now gone.
I see.
So you'll see that with sometimes with logins to a website. You go to try and log in, it won't let you in. If you clear your cache, now it'll let you in because it was pointing to something that's not existent anymore.
Now, if you clear your cache, you don't eliminate all your history in terms of passwords and things like that, do you?
So when you go to clear in a browser, it's going to ask you what you want to clear.
Oh, I see.
And so part of that is cache, files, and images. And it's going to ask cookies or website browser history, or do you want to clear auto forms or passwords? And you select what you want and you don't want. In most cases, you're going to want to clear like cookies and files and images.
Probably not your passwords.
No, I mean, unless you want to wipe them off. Unless you want to wipe them out of your browser.
For some reason, yeah. Now, is that something you do on a regular or timed basis? Do you just do it as needed, or is it good maintenance to do that on a regular basis?
We used to tell people to do it regularly, and anymore it doesn't matter too much unless you were running tight on disk space or you've got problems pulling up websites. It's really more of a manual process anymore.
Is that right? Just kind of whenever you notice that something is not working quite the way it should, good idea to start there.
The browsers have gotten better about auto-maintaining their cache.
I see.
But it's still one of the troubleshooting steps that we'll use.
Well, good to know. All right. Hey, Mike, thanks so much for a great question. And Bill, thanks as always for a great answer. Now, if you've got a question for us, just email us at techtvpro@heysoteria.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.